Michael, how's the day been going so far?
So far, it's been good. Caffeinated for a lot of most part of
You
it.
got your
I got the
Starbucks.
Starbucks off.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on camera. Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's on
thought I
camera.
was
It's
like,
right
yeah,
there.
okay.
Yeah.
It's a wide lens. All right,
Yeah,
got it.
very, very wide.
Very wide.
it's from
Okay.
here to like past
I
you.
quickly glanced over to make sure I didn't have anything else inappropriate that was on the
No,
table. Okay,
you're
that's
good.
fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
All right.
We got all the things. Yeah.
It's been going well. We have the booth set up. We have a booth set up just promoting Evisio, the company. It's a SEO client management platform.
SEO client management platform. So, who
Yes,
is your user?
right. So the users are digital marketing agencies
Got it.
who have SEO as a service line, or SEO consultants who want to better manage their SEO clients through one source.
Okay.
And so we basically built a platform that allows these specific users to add all of their SEO clients within the platform, manage all of their tasks. So any SEO work that needs to be done, there's a nice workflow dashboard that you're able to see all the SEO tasks that need to get done. And the tool actually has a crawler as well, so it'll crawl your website weekly or when you define your crawling frequency to make sure that you're always keeping a pulse on your website. So any new issues that are coming in, you have these alerts that provide these these SEO insights.
Nice.
So I think the tool came from myself being a SEO consultant, and having so many tools to kind of manage data, kind of bleeding out of every tool, and not having any place to kind of house it, but also not have a tool that's actually working for me, and providing its own insights, doing its own crawl, and providing like those specific tasks for me. And then there's the issue. I could go on about this. Sorry, I know you asked one question.
Wait,
Yeah.
Go. Are you the founder?
I am. Yes.
Oh, congrats! That's
Thank
cool.
you.
Well,
Appreciate that.
I love talking to marketing founders. That's actually my whole thing, the marketing starter thing. It's all about talking, having great conversations with people who are marketers and also possess that entrepreneurial spirit. So, thank you for starting an awesome company and doing your own thing. First of all, that's super awesome.
Congrats to you too.
Yeah, well, I can tell you're passionate about it, and I think that's neat that you built something coming from a problem that you experienced. So you've created something to help other people who are like you, who are doing SEO consulting, who are helping people to optimize for their clients. And I think what the stopping the bleeding, I think, is really interesting. Like that analogy, I think there's just so much in the Martech stack right now that you can just start adding all of these things, and then they're not talking to each other, and you're losing pieces, and like your programs are falling apart. So I think anything that we can do as marketers to help stop the bleeding, I'm all about it. So let's stop the bleeding. So yeah, I mean, so tell us about nuts and bolts. Like, does it plug into like HubSpot? Like, do you have integrations with other tools to make it easy for me to like be able to obviously build like an SEO strategy within something, but then go into yours and then manage the clients, or is it like top down, or is it bottom up? Like how does it layer into the stack?
Absolutely. So we first part of that equation is building our own crawler. So we want to have the ability for our own system to scan a website, find SEO insights. So kind of operate as your standard SEO crawler.
Sure.
But then take that information and actually build out tasks for you to where you're able to loop in team members for you. So it kind of acts as a project management system after we do the crawl. Right.
Interesting. So a little bit of self-crawling, a little bit of Asana Airtable action.
Right. Yeah.
So
exactly.
Kind of that. Okay.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
I think the general project management tools they're great. I think there's a lot of great ones that we all know, but I feel like though they don't necessarily feel the need for clients and for agencies for that matter, who just need to have a pulse on their websites, on their clients' websites, like regularly. Absolutely. Especially imagine in e-commerce, if you have pages that absolutely are your top revenue generating pages. Those need to be live. Those need to be active. They need to be, they need to be responsive. And if they're down, how do you know that? And how long does it take for, for someone to be detected that those pages are actually down? A tool like this is going to crawl with frequency to say, it's going to come up with an alert if you have a 404 page or there's some type of issue, 500 error across your website where your money pages are down. Like those general project management tools are not going to tell you that information. Right. Yeah. And then we have all these other tools that kind of give too much information to where that might just get buried under somewhere else. So it's like the tool will detect those things, prioritize the task or the SEO scans based on priority,
Yeah.
and then bring that up to your attention, and you're able to kind of go plug away with your team, assign that task to your developer or someone who could actually fix that
Right.
issue.
Yeah. I mean, the real time crawling on that is obviously super beneficial because especially if you are a consultant and you're beholden to your clients. I mean, I could see
Absolutely.
I could see SEO teams like internally using it too, right? You sell to them as
Absolutely.
well.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
So
In-house teams,
right. So
absolutely.
in-house teams, like obviously you can be on the ball, and then if you have multiple clients and that client has an issue, and now obviously depending on like the scope of like your clientele, like maybe like you have some small businesses, maybe you have some medium-sized businesses. They have different needs and they have different type of like treatment, white glove treatment that you got to
Right.
give them. I think that this might be a tool that's like, hey, I have this great tool that's part of my stack as a consultant. It's gonna that it makes you look so much better and
Right.
help give the client more of that white glove treatment with their SEO that they probably need. So that's kind of neat.
Absolutely, yeah. And to your point around like also like what's your question around other integrations? Like that's kind of the next frontier that we want to
Sure.
start importing a lot. Right now, you could roll that over to your discretion, like on your own, depending on what tool stacks you're using or other tools you're using. But we kind of want to partner up and kind of sync up via API or some other integrations with some of these other SEO tools to just dump that information into one place. You could kind of be your hub where all of the best SEO tactics are kind of in one place, no matter what tool. We're tool agnostic. We do have a crawler, but we want as much insights and into your client to the agencies or to clients, I would say. That's work that needs to be done. And if you're an agency, you could bill for that. That's definitely billable. That's work to kind of continue on the retainer, keep that client
Right.
happy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely just thinking about that and how the tool is evolving and just kind of the feedback from the conference in terms of what we're getting from agency owners, from consultants in terms of how it could be beneficial to them. Like this is a great conference to kind of gain those insights and just get that information and just collaborate on these conversations. So
Yeah.
it's been great.
Have you guys been to a DigiMarCon before?
First time.
First time.
Yeah.
And are you based in Houston or?
We're in Austin.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so
Me too.
down the road. Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
We hit the road tomorrow. I'll see you on 290 on the way home. Cool, man. Well,
Yeah,
guys, definitely check out Invisio. I think that's a pretty cool tool, very like unique, especially if you're in the SEO world, or even if you're part of a greater web team.
Absolutely.
That's something you have to fold in. So, Michael, congrats on the company. Hopefully, you guys grow big and strong, and I see you integrating and doing a lot of really cool things in the future.
Thank you. Congrats to you too. Thank you.
Right on,
Thanks for
man.
your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Thanks for sitting down.
Appreciate it.